Hello everyone and welcome back to Project Fearn. I'm Danny and today we've got another video on my 2005 Berlingo Multispace. I've brought you inside so it's a little bit darker so we can see exactly what lights look like they're out. In the top display here, it looks like there's one on the centre and towards the right is out. It's a little bit dull. I hope there's not a problem with the actual screen. As we work our way down, the lock button, the air conditioning button, the heated rear screen button and the electric window buttons are all lit up fine, as is the CD player. But if we look a little bit further down, you can't even see them. The heater control panel, all bulbs look like they're out there. So what I've done is I've bought myself 10 Lucas LLB 2861 capless bulbs. I know in a lot of videos they show you're replacing them with the actual back on them as well, but I like to use long nose pliers, which I'll show you what I mean in a minute when we start doing it, and just pop the bulbs out, keep the original caps on the back, and just pop the new bulb in and then put them back in and everything works fine. So let's get on with this job today and start. I'll get some tools. We just need some levers, some trim tools, we need some Torx bits and a screwdriver, and that's about it, and the long nose pliers. We're going to start off with the top display first. We're going to prise this off with the trim tool. It looks like it's already been off in the past. I'm going to pop this off and then it's going to reveal this display and also some 2 Torx bolts that are holding it in, and we can go from there. That were easy enough. I just used this tool down the edge there, popped it up, worked my way around. Don't want to damage any clips. Sometimes these little metal things on the bottom here fall off, but they just slide back on. So now we've got these 2 Torx bits that need to hold this display on, and that's just going to allow us to pull it forward, and then we can start changing the bulbs in the back. Those 2 Torx 20 bolts have been taken out now. I've just pulled this display forward. I've just flipped it over so you can see the 3 bulbs that are in the back. So I'm just going to take one of these bulb holders out now just by turning it anti-clockwise and pulling it out, and then I'll show you how I replace the bulbs. Right, you can see I've got the bulb holder out of the back there. Hope it doesn't go out of focus, but you literally just give them a wiggle and they come out. They're just a capless bulb, and that then allows you to put the new one inside there. You can see the contacts, and it's as simple as that. I bought 10 of these Lucas bulbs like I just said earlier. I bought the proper ones, come in a little box like this. Worth buying the original ones, but I'm going to swap all them out now. I'm going to do all 3 because I can't actually see which one it is, and I may as well while it's off in case one goes and then I don't have to do it again. That's all 3 replaced in the top display. So I'm going to move on now to the heater controls. So we've got 2 Torx 20s up here. We've got to whip the radio out, and then there's 2 Torx 20s behind there, and then we can pull this whole surround off and get access to this heater control panel down here. Before I take them top screws out, I'm going to whip the radio out. I've got 2 of the radio pins. Links to everything I've used in this video, including my little quarter drive ratchet set, is in the description below. Radio pins in, pull it to the side, out we pop. I'm just going to knock the aerial off because that's really tight, and then we've got 2 multi-plugs on the back here. I'm just going to find my little screwdriver. I'm just going to push them in without, well, it's already been out that. You can see the cables, the clips snapped. Oh, super tight. That's one. Let's push that one in. And that's 2. So that's the radio out. Now we've got the stereo out, we can take these top 2 Torx 20s out, and there's also some, if I can get down there and show you, underneath there, one there and one on the other side. Believe me, they are there. We just sat back behind there, and once we get that off, we're going to carefully work our way around this whole panel with the trim tool, popping them clips off, and fingers crossed we don't snap anything. For this next step now, I'm just going to turn all the dials all the way to the right like that, and I'm going to start working this fascia off. So there's a clip at the top here, a clip at the top here too, which you just need to push down and pop out. You see how it's coming out a little bit? There's a little clip underneath here as well that needs to be pushed in, that helps it out. So I'm just going to slowly work my way around now and make sure I don't snap anything. Slowly get my screwdriver, give them a wiggle. That's 1 gone, 2 gone, 3 gone. And that now reveals the display underneath. So let's put the lights back on and see which bulbs we've got out. We know that's all of them, but then we can pop them back in and go from there. So that's all 3 bulbs replaced there. Just got to do this quickly before the car goes into economy mode. But I'm going to get that fascia put back on, get the main trim put back on and get it all built back up, and another quick job done today. All done now. As you can see, we've got a perfectly working top display. We've got all the lights working down here as well, which they weren't before. They were pitch black. Really happy with that job. And it's just these little things that make a massive difference when you're working on cars. The little wins, I like to call them. But yeah, another job done for today. I hope you've enjoyed this quick video today on how I changed the bulbs in the dashboard. I've done the heater ones and I've done the top display as well. Probably take you about 10 minutes max. Just take your time getting these trims off because you don't want to snap them. As always, people, plenty more still to come on this Berlingo. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Any comments, put them in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video.